Welcome back, everyone. Happy Memorial Day. Anyway, today I got a couple more things done. So I mounted the propane tank. I built that holder, and then it's an 11-gallon propane tank. And then I finished the install on the Camplux water heater. Tested it out today. It did work pretty good, so no complaints there. So you see that. Just got to figure out how to put the stuff in there. Apparently these 3M tab holders do not really work. So yeah, it's kind of a little bit disheartening. So anyway, I have to figure that out. But anyway, here we go back. So right now I just have it so it runs off a hose quick adapter. So I just plug it in there and just put it right in there and it's all set and done. Then run this shower head right in there, quick release, and then the propane tank. I got to fill that up, but I did try it on a 20-gallon barbecue propane tank and it worked great. Actually, it gets really pretty hot. Initially, I had some problems with it. You got to learn to read batteries, pluses and minuses, so, or just old eyes. So had one flipped around, so that was fine. I was thinking about doing something here to protect the heat from coming up, but you can kind of see it's not really there. It almost is like lined up with it just a little bit behind. What I'm thinking about doing is if it becomes an issue on Amazon, they sell welding blankets. I could just kind of put it around there and just kind of clip it there. So those will take more than enough of this heat. It really wasn't that bad, but if you feel like some extra protection, I know a lot of guys use heat shields and this and that and a million other things. But I got to figure out a welding cloth. They sell them online for like 12 by 12 or 18 by 12 and a bunch of different sizes, and they're like 10, 15 bucks. So I've used them before for soldering plumbing and pipes, copper pipes, and they work great. So I would have no issue with that on there. What else did I do today? Today I also, something a little simple, Harbor Freight magnetic, you know, little holder. Figured that'd be good to hold some tools, stuff like that, cooking utensils. Holds a knife pretty good, so we'll see how that goes. I also waxed her today, so she's a little wax on the body. I put in the air conditioning. My temporary holder is a lot nicer and better. I put in like a box in there, which I figure I'll use a lot more than the air conditioning. So it kind of, this slides out, the other box goes in and sits behind. So that's something to think about and use. I mean, I put this in there. I'm supposed to be taking going camping with my daughter in July, and it might get hot, so I figure I'll have this in there. It doesn't look the prettiest around the edges, but you can kind of see I built, sorry for the movement, this box that just slides back in, and then this unscrews and then just holds it flush against the wall, so it won't come out. I do like that because it gives me extra storage, put the shoes in, stuff like that, a little cubby. So I did that. I ran it for a little bit. I will say this though, I'm in here got very hot, even though I have the slotted doors. So I pre-ran the wires and made an order on Amazon. I'm just waiting for it to come for a bilge blower fan. So I'm planning on putting it so it blows out one side. If that doesn't work, then I could reverse it, but I'm thinking it's better to get the hot air out than cold air in. But I will see how that works out, and worst comes to worst, I could put another blower fan in there as well, and you know, one sucking, one blowing, and kind of go from there. Also too, maybe a vent up there, but I really don't want to get into this anymore and drill holes into it. I'm kind of happy with that. I think the slot should be enough. You can see this is it's pretty shiny. It's marine, Rust-Oleum marine top coat. I like it. I think it came out pretty well. Fiberglass. It's 1/8 inch plywood, fiberglass with epoxy, then with cloth with fiberglass, and then I marine coated it and then put like a primer underneath it. So it's called Battleship Gray. I think it actually came out really nice. I didn't really wash it too well. I just kind of ragged it off and waxed it with Colonite fiberglass wax, and it's actually pretty smooth. You know, it's not perfect by any means. I think it's kind of a uniform look though, with the ripples in the cloth and stuff like that. You can kind of see, get some shadow from the tire, but I think it looks pretty neat. It's definitely not as flat as like aluminum or anything else like that. A lot of guys want that really slick look, and that's not this, but it's kind of a different look. And plus I didn't want to spend days and days and days you know, sanding and Bondo and put everything else on the outside to make it really flat and smooth. And you know, I like it. You know, it's kind of a rippled look. Also makes it easier if I ever get a nick or anything else, just touch it up, not a problem. Kind of go from there. I do plan on, I'm not sure about rails along the side. I might end up doing that just because I want to put a roof rack on. So I'm thinking about doing that, but kind of get an idea. I've been camping a couple last weekends in a row. Got the 6-inch foam mattress, daughter's bunk up top. I know a lot of people are always asking, well, how do you sleep more than, you know, 2 adults? So I have that. It's 5 feet wide on the inside. So she likes it. It's not that tall, but she's only 5 years old. So it works out really pretty well. AC, TV, what else? A couple panels, and then I'll show you my electrical box. So it's an extension cord, and then you got, you know, all my panels. This is for the inside. Then on the outside I have just a light here, light on the other side box. This one is for the diesel heater. Reason why I put it in here is because in case someone was inside, didn't know what they were doing, turned it off. I don't want that, which is a big no-no on those, to turn off mid-cycle. So I have that, and then the last one's already pre-wired for the blower. Power Max 55 amp controller, so it charges the batteries. Transfer panel. To one is a 15 amp and one's a 20 amp. Reason why I did that, the 20 amp runs just the air conditioning, and the 15 amp runs a couple outlets around the camper. So it starts here, then basically it runs across into here. Then I have it pigtail, boom, 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 to a bunch of different outlets throughout, one in the cabin and one in the back. Then I also have shore power hookup. So I do that, and then I put a TV antenna in case the place has cable. But also too, what I plan on using that for is get one of those high def antennas. I use one in the house and it works out really well. So I figure if we're camping, might be able to pick up a couple stations. You know, you gotta watch your football and sports like that. So we will see how that turns out. But really happy with everything. You know, this is not the neatest over here, but it is bolted down by 3 bolts, so I don't think it's going anywhere. Definitely not. Just bungee cord down. Someone steals it, someone's going to steal it, regardless of if I have a lock or not. Kind of my mentality, so we will see. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. You know, and we're getting close to the end. Thanks a lot. Please hit like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.